Spirit. Purity, bliss and awareness. Holiness, I am the Spirit. Detached from worldly things. Witness everything from the heart of beings. Hold on to nothing. I am the Spirit. Feel the joy, life is a play. Compassion is the only way. Pure love, I am the Spirit. Purity, bliss and awareness. Holiness, I am the Spirit. Purity, bliss and awareness. Holiness, I am the Spirit. A seat on the crown of my head, surrounded by Kamala, pink and blue and red, petals enlightened, I am the Spirit. Be comforted only by mother's love, enlightened by the thoughtless touch. Be the light, I am the Spirit. Purity, bliss and awareness. Holiness, I am the Spirit. Purity, bliss and awareness. Holiness, I am the Spirit.
Holiness,
I am the Spirit.
holiness,
I am the Spirit.
holiness.
I am the Spirit.
Jai Shri Mataji. Let's start this new day of meditation on our beautiful Mother Earth. Collective conscious namaskar, and let's through us all the yogis of the world, all the Sangha do namaskar to the Devi. Namaskar Kundalini.
God, now my husband will leave me, he'll take away my children, where will I do? She'll never think of Sahaja. But I met one extraordinary woman. I must say, she was a real woman. She said, Mother, because I'm schizophrenic, I want to get out of Sahaja. I'll divorce my husband. I don't want to see my children. Sahaja Yoga is much more important than me, than my husband and my children. There's a woman, she said, I am schizophrenic from childhood. I have discovered it now, and it comes back again. But mostly women are worried about themselves. Oh God, I'll have to leave my husband. Means what they were doing was to sponge on the husband. I'll have to leave my children. What about leaving Sahaja Yoga? If you think Sahaja Yoga is the most important, you can get rid of your schizophrenia also. Why should God help you? You are just thinking like ordinary women about yourself, only worried about yourself. Not worried about Sahaja. Same with some men, but men are not so much frightened because they think they can stand on their legs. And women should also know now they are Sahajoginis, that they are Sahajoginis, and mother is going to look after them. But if you are worried about yourself only, your husband, my house, my children, then you are a gone case. You are no more a woman now. It's not a sign of a good woman. A woman is that who loves all the children. Her loving capacity is great. But if she becomes miserly, if she becomes small-minded, then she is not a woman. I told you about my granddaughters. I asked them, what do you want to be? They were very small. So they said, we want to be a nurse or an air hostess. So I said, why? What is so great about these jobs? They said, grandmother, in these two jobs only you can feed people. There's no other job in which you can really feed others. The joy of feeding others is greater than writing files in the office. Absolutely, I tell you. It's a horrid job to write files in the office. It's better to do some nice cooking, thinking so many are going to eat and enjoy it, than to do this dirty job. But women have lost their heads. They are not level-headed now. Become stupid. Now in Germany you have to be very careful. In Austria you have to be very careful. Austrian women are great, but I would say German women. That you don't try to become men. First of all, the best way to stop it is not to talk too much. If you start talking like men, then all the bhoots will enter into you and start talking like men only. And then you will see how the men are controlled. We Indian women know how to control our men much better than you do. Why we don't have divorces? Why we don't have problems? We quarrel, all right, doesn't matter. But our men don't run after another woman. We don't dress up, so much. We don't go to hairdressers. We don't have this beauty aids, all that. So develop your self-respect. You are the Shakti. You are the power. If you make your men cabbages, what sort of children you will have? Cabbages only. Respect them. Make them men. Enjoy their manliness. Then they'll never give you up. There's no competition between the two. I find the main problem today in Germany is that the women have lost their senses. This is, I feel, absolutely about German women. Take to music, take to art. So much scope is there. Today, who is remembered? See, in here, who is remembered? The musician Mozart. Everyone remembers Mozart. Even on a chocolate you'll find a Mozart there. I don't know, poor thing, did he ever eat any chocolates or not? Or they will remember, see here, they have Michelangelo, or they'll have Leonardo da Vinci, or they'll have somebody like that. Nobody remembers who was the officer at that time, running with the file up and down. So women have something that they can be of eternal value, that they should develop. The greatest thing is that woman can love and love and love. But when she becomes selfish and self-centered, starts worrying about herself, there's no beauty in her love. Today I took it up special this thing because today you are worshipping me as Kartikeya. Kartikeya was the son of Parvati Uma. Who was just a mother of these two children, Ganesha and Kartikeya. And one day, the parents, Shankara and Parvati, both of them said, out of you two, the one who goes around the Mother Earth first time will get a special prize. So Kartikeya was the manly power, absolutely. And he said, all right, I'll start on his own conveyance, which was a peacock. Ganesha said to himself, now look at me, I'm a little boy. I am not like him, and my conveyance is a little mouse. How will I manage? But then he thought, my mother is higher than the whole universe. What is this Mother Earth? So this Kartikeya was out, going round the Mother Earth. Shri Ganesha went round his mother 3 times. And he got the prize. Because of that motherly qualities, for him, she is the highest, even higher than Sadashiva. But surprisingly, that is what Sadashiva likes, that you respect your mother, the motherhood in you, the womanhood in you. Yatra narya pujjante tatra ramante devata. Where the women are respectable and respected, there the gods reside. Women are very important. Of course, I must blame the Western men also, the way they have ill-treated their women, have kept out of religion, have always put them down. I mean, India we had Muslims doing that, but they are even very sophisticated aggressors. And they did it very badly and they kept all of them down. But it doesn't matter. Still, forgive them and try to be women, very powerful. The powers of a woman are that of love, which are the powers of God. And that is to be used, than to use other argumentative, intellectualism, all nonsense. Don't waste your energy with that. I would like, especially the Sahaja of Germany, to become more and more ladylike. It doesn't mean good cooking only, but in the attitude towards life. To think in a wider way, that the whole Sahaja Yoga depends on our love capacity. We have to be extremely loving, extremely kind, looking after Sahaja Yogis, giving them all the joy that is possible. Otherwise, in this country, they can become like vampires. So be very careful. And for men also, I would say if there are women of that kind, you must respect them. You must give them all their privileges. Look after them. They look after children, but give them all the assistance, all the money that is needed by them. Do not ask for accounts and things. Let them manage it. At the most, you'll become bankrupt. As it is, you are. But first see what is their attitude towards Sahaja Yoga is. I've seen in the families where the women are in charge of the purse, always we get much more money for Sahaja Yoga work than from the houses where the men are in control. It's very surprising. When men are in control, they have to think of their car, they have to think of many big things. But when women are in control, they know how to save money, as I have shown you how I have saved money. Men can never save. They can never save money. Only the women can save, but if they have a larger interest. Otherwise, if they are self-indulgent, they'll finish off all the money. By going into the shop to buy a shirt for a man, they'll buy all saris for themselves. They can do like that. But if they have wider interest, if they have greater interest, they can use money so cleverly that they'll have always money to spend for others. What do I do? Whatever my husband gives me to run the house is quite a lot, I should say. But I stinge on things. I go to the main markets, get things from there, try to save money on that, save here, save on my clothes. First time I have given my sweaters for dry cleaning in a good shop. That's how a woman saves, and then she spends for a general good. Because that is her real satisfaction. If we develop that kind of a balanced view about our married life, about our social life, we will be ideal people in this world. About school also, I have said it very clearly. Now, if you want to hear about it, I would request, have you got that pamphlet with you? Wanted to read it. Huh? No, you don't have. That's just like men. They themselves said they would like to read it here, you see. If you ask men to do the cooking, everything will be missing. So,
may I most respectfully ask you, is there any advantage at all in being a man?
without the man, woman cannot express herself. She cannot express. Because she is the potential. He is the kinetic. It's absolutely relative terminology. You cannot exist without a man. You cannot. Even if you have all the fragrance in the Mother Earth, unless and until you have the flowers, how will you know there is fragrance in Mother Earth? Men are most important, otherwise what will they do? All their energy will be all rotten. So if women are the Mother Earth, you are the flowers. Advantage what? You are the people who everybody sees you.
Running around like Kartikeya.
What can we do? You are like that. You cannot sit at home. You cannot, even in the train, if you're going, you'll find as soon as the train will start, all the men will get out of the train. They can't sit there. Like I told my husband, what is this all the time you are running out of the house? Why can't you sit in the house for some time? You must sit. So he said, no, in our side, if any man sits in the house, is called as ghar ghusna, means who is all the time in the house, you see. And I said, what do they call to a man who always runs away from the house? Ghar bhagna, means the runner away, who runs away. There should be something in between. But that's manly, it's all right. But we can, with Sahaja Yoga, what we can do is to form a little balance between both the things. That is what Sahaja Yoga is, that it gives a balance. Then you start enjoying each other's company so much that even in the house you enjoy, outside also enjoy. So you can be together inside the house, also outside. The interests are the same, because the interest becomes the same. Like the flowers who fall on the Mother Earth, make the Mother Earth fragrant, and then we can say that Mother Earth is pregnant. As beautiful as that. All right. So for education I have already given instructions, and I have already talked about it, that we are not to make a big ado out of this Maria Montessori and this and that. We are going to have Sahaja Yoga schools. All nonsense. Because I have seen those who are teaching in Maria Montessori style, the women have become horrible. I was amazed the amount of ego they have developed in themselves. So you become Sahaja Yoga teachers. And it's going to be a Sahaja Yoga school. In Sydney or in Melbourne, we started the school in Melbourne very nicely. And now they are going to have it in Sydney the same way. And openly it is a Sahaja Yoga school. There's no fear about it. Openly it's a Sahaja Yoga school, and then people have achieved so much out of it. Why should we take any garb like that? We should go all out to say it's a Sahaja Yoga school. So you, the teachers, also become experts in Sahaja Yoga, so that they have to be good Sahaja Yogis, Yoginis or Sahaja Yogis. They should not be egoistical. There should be no ego in them. They should not be catching. Anybody who's catching is not a good teacher for Sahaja Yoga. It's not like in a Maria Montessori school that in the night the teacher drinks, smokes, and morning time she is a Maria Montessori teacher. Here you have to be a Sahaja Yogini first, and then only you can teach in a Sahaja Yoga school. You have to have that quality. That is very important, as it is important that we should get students who are realized souls or who can get realization. All right. So today's puja is specially for Kartikeya. Kartikeya represents the great any caste community, doesn't matter. But they are born in Maharashtra, which is such a great. I am going to tell you one thing great. That is Shri Ganeshwara. In Marathi they call it Jnaneshwara. He was the incarnation of Kartikeya. And Saraswati, who was a virgin, she looked after him like her own son. He was the brother of Shri Ganapati, but she looked after him. And then also this description how he was born and all those is very interesting. But here, in this place, in this Maharashtra, he took his incarnation. And also there were many great, very great saints. In so many numbers took their birth in this Maharashtra. But such horrible people, they tortured their lives. Worse than Christian Inquisition, I tell you. Worse than any Inquisition anywhere. Individually they attacked. And that same people are born again in this great country of Maharashtra. They are very talented people. They write very well. Their language is so rich. You can see that what description of a realized soul given by Ganeshwara is so beautiful. He says that the moon doesn't run after moonlight. The sun doesn't run after sunlight. In that way, a realized soul doesn't bother about his own glory. The sun shines till it shines, then it takes back all his rays. Whatever work the rays have to do, they do it. And the sun is just watching. Watching all the work, then he takes them back. And he gets completely contained within himself. Samaun kade. Completely contained within himself. The description he has given of realized souls is so beautiful if you could just experience it. Namadeva, who was born much later, said that even one line of Ganesha, if you could experience, you had the... I wish you all could read Amrutanubhav in English, understanding how he describes the realized. And you'll find that within yourself it has happened. You are different from others very much. You'll be amazed how you have got such beautiful description of yourself. I was talking about Maharashtrians. They are extremely talented people. See their music. In music, no one can beat them. See their drama. In drama, no one can beat them. You can see from films. In Maharashtra, only great films were created. The another one is Bengal, which is, I would say, different, but of the same level. With such a talented people here, it shows that God has a special blessing for these two. And should be, Maharashtrian should rise very high. But all the time complaining about others, talking ill of others, and something very low they do, I'm surprised. I hope you don't pick up anything from them. And also the fussiness that is of the North Indians. That's also not a very good thing. It's surprising how you people have adjusted yourself to this country which has all kinds of parasites. Because you live with vibrations. You feel the vibrations. It's something so great to see you all here. And I'm telling them that they should try to understand you people. Really, I'm very proud of you all who have come all the way here. In this puja, I'm thinking of so many great saints who were born. who were great gurus, Mahagurus. Of course, Ganesha, I must say, is the king of all those highly evolved souls, no doubt. So, we are now having a puja on the 24th of December because it's a Datta Jayanti, Dattatraya's birth. And so we'll be having on the 24th night. In any case, it's a Christmas Eve. We could all start with that. And also Dattatreya, who took his form in Maharashtra. Maharashtrians understand Dattatreya. They understand the Nath Panthis. These Nathas went all over. They went to Kiev. You'll be amazed they went even up to Bolivia. Those who are from Maharashtra, from Rauri. Can you imagine? Such great people they were. And that is what I expect to happen in this Maharashtra. And I'm sure one day I'll be very much happy with all of them, not few. There are some very great Maharashtrians, no doubt. But all of them have to join together. Because I talk of synthesis, not of devising method. I hope they understand the inner feeling that I am. Otherwise, all the good diamonds will be selected. And the ones which are defective will be thrown out. What's the use? But all of them are capable of achieving any height. They may belong to any caste community, doesn't matter. But they are born in Maharashtra, which is such a great country. So today they wanted to do Mahalakshmi. This thing, we already have Mahalakshmi temple. And they have a great blessing of Mahalakshmi also in a way. But they lack. One is the wisdom, and the second, the spirit of Kartikeya. The spirit of Kartikeya. That pure, absolute dynamism, which doesn't indulge into nonsensical things and useless things. It shows results. May God bless you all. Thank you.
Jish Mataji, Sakshat Shri Shakti Mataji, Shri Maradevi Namo Namaha. Let's sit very comfortably and peacefully breathe in and breathe in all the prana that is provided by Shri Kartikeya in all our cells to renew our being, to regenerate ourselves, to fortify all our system. And when we breathe out all the tensions, all the possessions, all the darkness in us. Let's do some breathing by inflating the stomach. Breathing in the prana, the vibrations, with attention in Sahasrara, fully in Sahasrara, fully in collective, and breathing out all the negativities, the dark energy, the heat. with attention is also, let's say Shri Ganesh mantra. And let's focus collectively on the Lord Ganesh in his complete primordial form. We need to really have a strong attention, strong collective attention directed collectively to the Lord Ganesh and say Shri Ganesh mantra from our heart collectively. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. One more time. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's say Ganesh Chaturva Shirsha again from the heart, as if it was the first time that we were saying it. We need to say it with full attention on each word. Om Namaste Ganapataye Tvameva Prajaksham Tattvamasi Tvameva Kevalam Kartasi Tvameva Kevalam Dartasi Tvameva Kevalam Hartasi Tvameva Sarvam Kalvidam Brahmasi Tvam Sakshat Atmasi Nityam Ritam Lakshmi Satyam Lakshmi Ava Tvamam Ava Vaktaram Ava Shrutaram Ava Dhataram Ava Dhataram Ava Nuchanam Ava Shishyam Ava Pashatat Ava Purastat Avo Taratat Ava Dakshinatat Ava Shorvatat Ava Dharatat Sarvato Mam Pahi Pahi Samamtat Tvam Vang Maya Tvam Shin Maya Tvam Ananda Maya Tvam Brahma Maya Tvam Sachi Tananda Dityosi Tvam Prachaksham Brahmasi Tvam Jnana Mayo Vijnana Mayosi Sarvam Jagadidam Pato Jayate Sarvam Jagadidam Patastishtati Sarvam Jagadidam Tvai Layami Shyati Sarvam Jagadidam Tvai Pratyeti Tvam Bhumi Rapo Nalo Nilo Nabha Tvam Shadvari Vapadani Tvam Guna Trayatita Tvam Deha Trayatita Tvam Kala Trayatita Tvam Mula Dara Stito Si Nityam Tvam Shakti Trayatmakaha Tvam Yogino Dayanti Nityam Tvam Brahma Tvam Vishnu Tvam Rudra Tvam Indra Tvam Agni Tvam Vayu Tvam Surya Tvam Chandrama Tvam Brahma Bhur Bhuva Svaram Ganadim Purva Musharya Ganadim Tadanam Taram Anushvara Parataraha Ardendu Lasitam Tarina Rudam Etat Tava Manusva Rupam Dakara Purva Rupam Akaro Madhyama Rupam Anushvara Shantya Rupam Induru Tara Rupam Nada Sandanam Anita Sanjihi Saisha Ganesha Vidya Ganaka Rishihi Ni Shri Gayatri Chanda Ganapatir Devata Om Gan Ganapate Namaha Ekadantaya Vimahi Vakratundaya Dimahi Tano Danti Prashodaya Ikadantam Shaturastam Pasham Kushadarinam Kadamsha Varadam Astai Vibranam Shakvasham Raktam Lambodaram Shurpa Karnakam Rakta Vasasam Rakta Gandanu Liktangam Rakta Pushpahi Supujitam Bhaktanu Kampinam Devam Jagat Kanarama Shutam Avir Bhutam Shashishyadu Prakute Purushat Param Evam Jayati Yonityam Sa Yogi Yoginam Varaha Namo Garatapataye Namo Ganapataye Nama Pramata Pataye Namaste Astu Lambodharaya Kadantaya Vignanashine Shiva Sutaya Shri Varada Mutaye Namo Namaha Saksha Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
एकदन्तं महाकायं तप्तकाञ्चनसन्निभं लम्बोदरं विशालाक्षं वन्देऽहं गणनायकम् मौञ्जीकृष्णाजिनधरं नागयज्ञोपवीतिनं बालेन्दुसुकलामौलिं वन्देऽहं गणनायकम् अम्बिकारदयानन्दं मातृभिः परिवेष्टितं भक्तिप्रियं मदोन्मत्तं वन्देऽहं गणनायकम् चित्ररत्नविचित्राङ्गं चित्रमालाविभूषितं चित्ररूपधरं देवं वन्देऽहं गणनायकम् गजवक्त्रं सुरश्रेष्ठं कर्णचामरभूषितं पाशाङ्कुशधरं देवं वन्देऽहं गणनायकम् मूषकोत्तममारुह्य देवासुरमहाहवे योद्धुकामं महावीर्यं वन्देऽहं गणनायकम् यक्षकिन्नरगन्धर्वसिद्धविद्याधरैः सदा स्तूयमानं महाबाहुं वन्देऽहं गणनायकम् सर्वविघ्नहरं देवं सर्वविघ्नविवर्जितं सर्वसिद्धिप्रदातारं वन्देऽहं गणनायकम्
Let's collectively dissolve at the lotus feet of the Lord Ganesh. Dissolve and be one with Him. Let's absorb completely the presence and the qualities of the Lord Ganesh in our Sahasrara. May his innocence be our innocence, his chastity be our chastity, his powers be inside of us and manifesting and expressing naturally, powerfully. Now let's focus on Shri Kartikeya, brother of our Lord Ganesh. And let's say Shri Kartikeya mantra collectively. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kartikeya Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let the warrior power of Shri Kartikeya destroy in us all that is demonic, negative, destructive. Let's collectively listen to his names.
श्री कार्तिकेय के 108 नाम। ॐ श्री स्कन्दाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री गुहाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री षण्मुखाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री भालनेत्रसुताय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री प्रभवे नमो नमः। ॐ श्री पिङ्गलाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री कृत्तिकासूनवे नमो नमः। ॐ श्री शिखिवाहनाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री द्वादशभुजाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री द्वादशनेत्राय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री शक्तिधराय नमो नमः। ॐ पिशिताशप्रभञ्जनाय नमो नमः। ॐ तारकासुरसंहारिणे नमो नमः। ॐ रक्षोबलविमर्दनाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्रीमत्ताय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री प्रमत्ताय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री उन्मत्ताय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सुरसैन्यसुरक्षकाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री देवसेनापतये नमो नमः। ॐ श्री प्राज्ञाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री कृपालवे नमो नमः। ॐ श्री भक्तवत्सलाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री उमासुताय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री कुमाराय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री क्रौञ्चतारणाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सेनानिने नमो नमः। ॐ श्री अग्निजाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री विशाखाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री शङ्करात्मजाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री शिवस्वामिने नमो नमः। ॐ श्री गणस्वामिने नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सर्वस्वामिने नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सनातनाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री अनन्तशक्तये नमो नमः। ॐ श्री अक्षोभ्याय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री पार्वतीप्रियनन्दनाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री गङ्गासुताय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री शरोद्भूताय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री पावकात्मजाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री अभूताय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री अग्निगर्भाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री शमीगर्भाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री विश्वरेतसे नमो नमः। ॐ सुरारिघ्नाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री हिरण्यवर्णाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री शुभकराय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री वसुमते नमो नमः। ॐ श्री पटुवेशभ्रते नमो नमः। ॐ श्री जृम्भाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री प्रजृम्भाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री उज्जृम्भाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री कमलासनसंस्तुताय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री एकवर्णाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री द्विवर्णाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री त्रिवर्णाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री चतुर्वर्णाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री पञ्चवर्णाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री प्रजापतये नमो नमः। ॐ श्री पूष्णे नमो नमः। ॐ श्री गभस्तये नमो नमः। ॐ श्री गहनाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री चन्द्रवर्णाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री कलाधराय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री मायाधराय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महामायिने नमो नमः। ॐ श्री कैवल्याय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सहतात्मकाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री विश्वयोनये नमो नमः। ॐ श्री अमेयात्मने नमो नमः। ॐ श्री तेजोनिधये नमो नमः। ॐ श्री अनामयाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री परमेष्ठिने नमो नमः। ॐ श्री गुरवे नमो नमः। ॐ श्री परब्रह्मणे नमो नमः। ॐ श्री वेदगर्भाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री पुलिन्दकन्यापतये नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महासारस्वतप्रत्ययाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री आश्रिताखिलदात्रे नमो नमः। ॐ शूलघ्नाय नमो नमः। ॐ रोगनाशकाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री अनन्तमूर्तये नमो नमः। ॐ श्री आनन्दाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री शिखण्डीकृतकेतनाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री डम्भाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री परमडम्भाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महाडम्भाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री वृषाकपये नमो नमः। ॐ श्री कारणोत्पत्तिदेहाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री कारणातीतविग्रहाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री अनीश्वराय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री अमृताय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री प्राणाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री प्राणधराय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री परावराय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री रुद्धखण्डकाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री वीरघ्नाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री रक्तश्यामगलाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री लोकगुरवे नमो नमः। ॐ श्री मयूरवाहनाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महते नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सुब्रह्मण्याय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महारौद्राय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री ब्रह्मण्याय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री ब्राह्मणप्रियाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सर्वेश्वराय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री अक्षयफलप्रदायकाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री निष्कलङ्काय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री निर्मलाय नमो नमः। साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Let's collectively thank our Mother for all the blessings. And let's in our heart pray that all the world comes together at the lotus feet, and all the seekers of truth find a way to her lotus feet. Collective Namaskar Kundalini.